Welcome, welcome, welcome to Amen to College. I am your host, Renee Bailey, your holistic college coach, and today I am going to talk to you about community college. A lot of community colleges get a bad rap because it's just not viewed as a quality education. So first of all, let's dispel that myth. A community college education is equal to, or in some cases greater than, a four-year institution. And there are a lot of advantages to taking some courses at a community college. To give you an idea of what those advantages are, I'm going to talk about my own experience and other people's experiences that have impacted my life. I've talked about it before, but my mom actually was a community college graduate. She got her nursing associates at the Houston Community College when I was 10 years old. 10 years old, whatever though. And it gave her the opportunity to provide for our little family of two in a way she would not have had the opportunity to do otherwise. She became an RN and worked as an RN basically until she passed away. Personally, I took community college courses so that I could advance my four-year degree. That's right, you can advance your four-year institution degree by taking courses at a community college. Obviously, you take the courses at a community college and then you transfer them to your four-year degree. Couple of advantages to that: it saves you money, gives you a better student-to-professor ratio, and when you transfer the credit over to your four-year institution, the grade does not transfer, just the credit. Now, why is that an advantage? When you transfer over just credit, what happens is your GPA at your four-year institution is not impacted. So if you have a 4.0 at your four-year institution, but you got a C or B at the community college, it's not going to impact your four-year degree GPA. Pretty cool, huh? And if anybody asks for your transcript, the grade is not going to show up on your four-year institution's transcript. But overall, I think community colleges can provide really impactful education for a lot of people, and they get a bad rap. I think a lot of people would be more open to getting further education if they realize that community colleges provide them the opportunity to go into the trades. They provide them the opportunity to take prerequisites in a more flexible way. The timing of the courses is going to be more flexible for you. The money involved is going to be less. And when it comes to employment, nobody cares where you went to community college. They just care that you did and you've gotten your associates, you've gotten your credit, and that is so freeing. And I wonder sometimes, I have to wonder sometimes if some of the reasons why people say things like, oh, college is a scam, college is, gets you nowhere, that kind of thing, if they just don't know about the opportunity that community colleges provide. Or, alternatively, they know, but they think that it's not as valuable as a four-year degree. And they know that getting the four-year degree is actually what most people need in order to get a job. Community colleges can get you a job, though. A community college education is every bit as valuable to people as a four-year institution class. It's the same. You get more one-on-one attention from a community college professor than you will ever get from a large four-year institution like the University of Arizona. They try hard, don't get me wrong. The big four-year institutions, they try hard. They want absolutely to provide an excellent education, and they do succeed at 99.9% of the time. But when it comes to the one-on-one attention that some students need, a community college is probably better able to do that for you. And the big bonus, again, is that you don't have to pay through the nose to get your community college degree. You don't have to pay an exorbitant amount to get an associate's. You can get a job from an associate's, okay? And then use the credit that you built up in getting that associate's to go and transfer to a 4-year degree as well, if you decide to later on. So the academic base that you get from community college is so helpful. And just the last of the benefits that came to mind for me when it comes to community college is that if you are coming straight out of high school and going into college, a community college setting can actually be the cushion, the transition cushion you need to get into a 4-year institution and really succeed. It's a social, it allows for a more gentle social adjustment, economic adjustment. You can work at the same time if you need to. You have so many benefits if you decide to take courses at a community college that it's almost impossible to enumerate them all here. I just hope that you take this message and you realize there is no shame in the game of going to a community college. There is no shame in that game. Because if that is what's keeping you, if that kind of shame and stigma around a community college is what's keeping you from getting an education, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice. And I hope you don't do that disservice to yourself. I really don't. Community colleges are exceptional for what they offer. Okay? All right. So there you go. There's my 8 minutes of college for you. Mwah. Love you guys. I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day. And we'll talk to you next time.